Hey guys, so I just finished going to the grocery store so that I wouldn't have to do it when I got back. And so that I'll have food for this next week. And so now I'm just running back to the house, gonna put the groceries away and grab my stuff and then go pick up my friends that I'm taking up with me. Just because they were gonna go up to the Tacoma area anyway, and then so they might as well ride up with me. So yeah, I'm gotta get the groceries put away, go get gas, and then go pick them up. Okay, so we just stopped into the grocery store here in a small town where we have a church, and I'm like, we got out with seeing somebody that we knew. I'm like, that never happens. And then we run into somebody I've known my whole life, right?
Yes. Crazy.
I know. It's like, and she was just like, Erica, is that, like, I look up, I'm like, yes. And then I go, like, running after him and be like, Gary! And he's like, what on earth is going on here? Completely random. So,
it's a small world.
Yeah, I just had to share that with you guys. Because it's like one of those things that it's like, I didn't get on camera, but I should have gotten on camera, but...
Clearing area.
Welcome to a good old-fashioned Tacoma tie-up. I've known these since I was 2 years old. Every Sunday night, we'd sit in traffic trying to get to Tacoma to go to church. And we are crawling at less than 10 miles an hour. This is the church that my grandparents were pastors of, and this is where my grandpa retired from. And they stayed in the area because they loved it and they didn't want to move to Portland.
Granted, neighborhood not amazing.
Yeah, I know, right? But it hasn't been amazing since I was little.
And honestly, we didn't really have that many issues. Oh, the steeple.
I love that steeple.
I miss this place so much.
I know, so do I. And it's like, it broke my heart when it's like they had the final service and it's like nobody knew about it.
Don't get me started.
So it's like, I would have come if I had known.
Very upset about that. A lot of people are very upset about it. Wilson's had been planning to come out, and I think the McKibbins.
And those are stained glass windows that I used to watch the sun stream through during the service instead of paying attention to the sermon.
Second one over LaDonna's favorite.
That's one of my favorites too.
And granted, it's doubled down here, but that's
cool.
Most beautiful high school ever.
I know, right? Nicknamed the Castle. So this is Stadium from the front. And like I said, it was originally designed and the exterior shell was originally constructed in the late 1800s to be a railroad hotel. But because of financial issues, and then the inside was gutted, then like the city bought it to be a high school, and it was finished as a high school, like finished being built as a high school in 1906. And it's been a high school ever since. Okay guys, I finally made it to the hotel, and I'm gonna do a little room tour for you guys, so come with me as I do my room tour. Here's my door. Okay, first upon entering, I have a closet. There is me. Oh, there's an ironing board. Closet. And over here I have a little microwave, a little hot pot station thingy-mabobber. I have a mini fridge. And over here is my bathroom. There's my shower. There's me. And over here we have LaDonna, who's just hanging out.
I come with the room.
You wish. There's my bed. There's my desk thingy-mabobber. There's my TV. Ooh, let's check out the view outside my window. And it looks down to the parking lot. And down there you can see my little car. Oh, and there's the freeway. That is I-5. Yeah, so here's my room. Hey guys, so I just got back to my hotel room after a long, busy, crazy, fun afternoon hanging out with my friend. After my last clip of showing you my hotel room, we went and got an early dinner and then wandered around the mall where I went to Target and the Bath & Body Works. I'll show you what I got in a bit. And then we went and saw Tomorrowland, which I was kind of bored by, but, you know, some of those movies just, you know, you think they're going to be interesting, but they aren't, so, yeah. Okay, so here's my Target haul. I got some water because I was really thirsty. I got a travel toothbrush, some more toothpaste, Tide to Go pen because I got a stain on my shirt from dinner, which I want to try and get out so it won't completely sit. Face wash, movie, water flavor enhancers, and moisturizer. So now that I've shown you what I got from Target, I will show you what I got from the Bath & Body Works. So from the Bath & Body Works, I picked up just a thing of soap, a little thing of body wash, and a puff just to use while I'm here, and whatever's left over I'll take home with me. So, like, yeah, I really didn't buy a whole lot. It's just a few necessities to get me through tonight and tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm gonna get ready for bed and then head to bed because tomorrow's gonna be an early morning. And I have to be up early and out the door. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is about a little after 6. And I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I was just like, I felt like I was awake the whole night, but I must have dozed off at some point. So now I'm just gonna be out for the day. And at some point I'm gonna have to stop at Starbucks and get coffee. That's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it, just because I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. And I need to function today. And this morning I woke up to overcast skies and 53 degrees. Can you guys see that? That is the sunrise. And what I thought was just clouds probably isn't just clouds. It's probably also smoke from the wildfires that they've been having up here in this area that's like way worse than the ones that we've been having back home. And just seeing the sun that color was like, oh, it's probably smoky, not just overcast. Hey guys, so I'm finally hitting the road again to go to Seattle, and I'm gonna go hunt down some breakfast and some coffee. I had some sausages and some fruit at the hotel, but being that I can't do dairy or gluten, I am going into Seattle, gonna find a gluten-free vegan bakery because there's a whole lot more than there are in Portland up here. And I'm gonna get, you know, breakfast stuff, and I'm gonna stop at Starbucks and get some coffee. And maybe a Seattle You Are Here collection mug. Okay, so I came out of the bathroom and look, I looked over and look who I found. It's Ellie and Jared. And they were really nice, and they were nice enough to take a picture with me.
So, since you guys and gals, are priority pass holders, I needed to welcome you, because I know you're sitting there just waiting with bated breath. What's going to happen next? We don't know. We have a lot of surprises in store, but what I always explain at any event that I produce, you get out of it what you put into it. There are a lot of things to happen. Take advantage of the time that you have, and have a good time. If you run into any issue, you can find me, and if I don't have the answer, I'll find someone who has the answer, because believe you me, I don't know as much as I probably should. So, if you have an issue, like I said, you can find me. This is a safe place. Priority pass holders. The way we're going to be handling the meet and greets, which I think we got 1, 2, 3. Math is not my strong suit. But I believe we have 3 areas. And we're trying to alleviate lines, which are frustrating. Who likes standing in line? There's always one. There's always one. You can stand in line if you want. We're trying to alleviate lines. So a half hour before the meet and greet is scheduled, and we've posted schedules that we know of, we're going to remain on schedule with the meet and greets and the main stage events. A half hour before a meet and greet is opened is when you can get your ticket. So you'll get your ticket ahead of time and then be able to go back instead of having to wait in line when it actually happens. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And I believe it doesn't make sense. There's always one. There's always one. And
I see this whole like long line of people like running after somebody, and then I turn around. See, there's all. I'm still trying to find James Hatchley from the Chick Slide, but maybe check. There's me with Cullen and Katie and Macy Gaines. And me with Brian and Missy.
This might have upset me if she sees this.
Was I not recording on stage? That would be a bummer.
So tell me, don't go read the comments today, especially lately. Don't read the comments. But yeah, we protect each other. We put our trust in God, and basically the positive far outweighs the negative every time. And we choose not to give negative attention to the good.
I know.
Why don't you guys check this out?
That's amazing to hear because I know it can be very hard.
This is so cool. She is
Vlogging within a vlog.
She is such an awesome triplet. She is like, we see her all the time in the comments, and then also with Ashley over here.
They have this
So cool.
I think one thing, like, Sam just started staying home like maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I think like the best thing I can say is having one person there.
If I never know what to do, I just point the camera at her and we're good.
The video aspect of it, so that I can focus on like, the mommyhood, the home, just all the stuff that comes with that. I think like
checking me out with Christy.
But I think that's what I have to say about that.
I also think when you first start vlogging, you should go into it slowly instead of jump right in and just do it daily like we did. Kind of overwhelmed ourselves by just jumping in daily right away.
Oh, look at that dress. Hi everybody, Shay Coral here. We are at VloggerFair 2028. Time travel. All right, let's give, before we start this Charles Trippy panel, Charles just farted backstage. I want to give a big shout out to the sponsors who made this event possible. Look what I got in my pocket. You guys seen these? Shout out to these cool little cameras. Me and Logan were vlogging with these in the hotel room. I'm excited. This is small and compact. I like it. Those big cannons are too big, right? Is this microphone on? All right, so big shout out to the sponsors that made it possible for us all to come here. Some really cool stuff here. Check out all the booths. I'm gonna give me some coconut water over there. We are on Periscope live streaming. What could happen? We don't know. We're experiencing this for the first time at the same time. All right, so before we bring out these guys on stage, let's give one round of applause for all the sponsors. Check out the booths and support the products that makes this possible. Alrighty then. Now, let's bring them out. Mr. CTFXC, Charles Trippy, the daily vlogging king. I'm crowning him that. Nobody better dare dispute me or I'll leg wrestle you right here on stage. Charles Trippy has the Guinness Book of World Records for consecutive vlogging. He's made a video every single day without missing, including brain stuff and rock and roll tours. Yes, sir. Bring him out. Everyone put your hands together for Charles and Ellie.
guys, so after the last time you saw me, I drove around Seattle for a while. I was going to go down to Pike's Place Market, and it was just too crazy busy, and so I didn't go. And then I was driving around for a while trying to find a Starbucks, and it's like, you would think that you could find a Starbucks in Seattle, but it's like I couldn't find one where I could find parking, and so that didn't happen either. So I drove back south a little ways, stopped at Red Robin, got some lunch, and now I'm gonna be heading home. And I think I'll just end the vlog here on, yeah. And it's like I had a really good weekend, and I'm glad I went to VloggerFair, and I'm glad I had this experience.